Hey Craft Cocktail and Tiki Drink fan, Bourbon Bill here with Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar. Today we have a spooky show, and you know, this is one of those times that I really enjoy dressing up, like I don't dress up any other time. But at any rate, we're going to have fun on the show today. We're going to talk about the Vampire's Fang. Now this is a little variation of the Cobra's Fang, but this is, since it's Halloween time of year, this is the perfect accompaniment for your next get-together. Alright, but before we dive into that, make sure that you hit that subscribe, like, and hit that notify bell, and we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Did you hit that subscribe button while we were away? We hope so, because we want to continue to get toward our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and we got over 800 this week. So as we approach the Halloween season, there are a lot of drinks out there that you could pick from, but today we're going to talk about the Vampire's Fangs. Now, this is a little variation of the Cobra Fang, one of the all-time great tiki drinks. So we're going to Halloween it up a little bit. But before we get to that, you need to know what ingredients we're going to have to get. So let's go pillage the fridge, and you're going to go and get some rum. You're going to need some lime juice, some passion fruit juice, some orange juice, some cinnamon simple syrup, and we'll talk about that in just a second, some absinthe, some aromatic bitters, and of course some ice. So let's talk about the cinnamon simple syrup. Now, to make simple syrup is simple. You just take a cup of white sugar and a cup of water and you boil it until it's clear, and then just add in about a teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon on top of it. We use the Badia brand because it's gluten-free, and Bootleg Mini has to worry about those kind of things, so we take care of that way. So just go ahead and get that handled. We're going to take a pause here for Talk Like a Pirate, and we'll be right back.
Hey mateys, it's time to learn to talk like a pirate.
Ahoy landlubbers and mateys. On this episode of Talk Like a Pirate, we're going to talk about some of the code of conduct on a pirate ship. Now there's 8 main rules, but we're going to cover 2 today, and we're going to cover the rest in future segments. The first rule is, first and foremost, always obey the captain. Now, everybody on the pirate ship is equal, but some are more equal than others. Now, in times of maritime distress or battle, a chain of command is vitally important, so we always must listen to the captain. Number 2, everyone gets an equal share of the booty, but the captain gets 1.5 shares, because he's the one that brought this band of miscreants together, and he takes all the risk. So that's the first 2 rules of piracy. Look for more rules in future episodes. And back to the show. Okay, so let's dive right into making the Vampire's Fang. Now, you're going to see that this is a pretty straightforward recipe, and it actually scales well if you want to make this a signature drink at your next Halloween party. So we're going to start off with our Mixology and Craft Boston Shaker set. We use it on the show all the time, and it holds up really well, and of course it looks great. So we're going to start off with Bacardi Superior Blanco rum, 2 ounces. Now I have to say, if you ever make it to San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Bacardi Distillery Tour is fantastic. You've heard me talk about it if you've been following the show for a while, or what they call House of Bacardi in there. I think it is the best distillery tour that I've ever been on, and they have these giant wind turbines that actually supply power for the distilling plant and the surrounding neighborhoods. So they're not only sustainable, they're good neighbors as well. So we get the Bacardi into the mix. The next thing we're going to do is add in 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. Now here at Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar, we're fortunate that we live in Florida. We can just go literally right outside and pick a lime and oranges right off the tree. So we're going to take the fresh lime juice, Now, you would cut an onion for your dinner. Why the heck would you get lime juice or lemon juice or anything out of a plastic orb? So just get a real lime at the grocery store, cut it, squeeze it. You get about an ounce out of a small to medium sized lime. Just use it. Fresher ingredients gives you a better result. All right, next on the list is we're going to take 3/4 of an ounce of passion fruit juice. Now we're going to vary just a little bit, just a 1/2 ounce of orange juice in there. Again, fresh squeeze is always best, but you know, we understand that if you live in a place where you can't necessarily have an orange tree in your backyard, it's okay to get the other stuff too. All right, now we talked about the cinnamon syrup, and we're going to use 3/4 of an ounce. So pretty much it's 2 ounces and 3/4 of an ounce of everything else except the orange juice. And if you like orange juice, you can make that 3/4 of an ounce too. And next we've got to add in a little bit of absinthe, just about a teaspoon. So we're going to use some Mephisto absinthe. Get my handy dandy bar spoon here. Add that in. Give it a good bar teaspoon little splash. And some aromatic bitters, 4 to 5 dashes. Today we're using strong water aromatic bitters. There we go. And just add in just a couple little agitator cubes. And just give this a good shake. And while I'm mixing that up, we'll go do pirate joke of the day. And we'll be right back. Hey, welcome to Pirate Joke of the Day. We're so glad that Bootleg Minnie's been back after sailing the 7 seas, and she had a little hiatus, and we're going to do a little twist today. Today, Bootleg's telling the joke.
Ooh.
What have you got for us today? Talk about her.
Well, Bourbon Bill, I have a joke for you.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
What did the ghost say when he boarded the pirate ship full of rum?
Ooh, we got a spooky joke here. I have no idea. What did the ghost say?
He said, "I'm only here for the booze."
I think you've been out to sea too long. I think she's a little too seaworthy. All right, back to the show. All right there, that ought to do it. I feel like, the condensation on the mixing tin, so it's nice and cold. Give that a good little break. Ooh, I can smell that already. So we're going to get one of the Bourbon Bill Pirate Bar drink mats here. And we've got a great little tiki glass to pour this in. Now, there's really no pulp or anything in here, so we can just give this a pour. We don't have to worry about a strainer on this one. And just give that a gentle pour. Look at that. All righty. Now, what tiki drink would be complete without the garnish? You know, there's cocktails, and then tiki drink, we always want to elevate the experience visually with our garnish. So what I have done is I have taken a lime wedge and I've cut little fangs into this because it is a vampire's fangs. Get that right in there. Now you could use an orange as well. And I dipped this one into a little bit of food coloring just to give it the little blood there on the fangs. And we're also going to garnish it with a couple of cherries, just to give more of that little red look into the drink. My fangs don't really want to work real good. Here we go. There we go. Now we got it. And of course an umbrella. Need to top that off as well. My garnish isn't working, so there we go. Now we got it. And Wheeler sometimes gets the short straw, so we're going to use the short straw in here. And of course a Bacardi Swizzler that has a little bat on it to complete the whole vampire theme. And that's a Vampire's Fang. Now put down in the comments how yours came out, whether you did it as a single cocktail or if you batched it for your Halloween party. Well, This is Bourbon Bill at Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar. Check out our other videos on this channel, and we hope you have a fantastic and happy Halloween, and cheers.